Given the dramatic turn of events in Libya, it seems that some things can now be told. Take an August 24th New York Times report on the misinformation that's been circulating. The Times concluded there's been spin from all sides. Gaddafi's exaggerations are well known, but this passage jumped out to us. Quote, "The rebels have offered their own far-fetched claims, like mass rapes by loyalist troops issued tablets of Viagra. Although the rebels have not offered credible proof, that claim is nonetheless the basis of an investigation by the International Criminal Court. And there is the mantra, with racist overtones, that the Gaddafi government is using African mercenaries, which rebels repeat as fact over and over. There have been no confirmed cases of that. Supposedly there are many African prisoners of war held in Benghazi, but conveniently journalists are not allowed to see them. There are, however, African guest workers, poorly paid migrant labor, many of whom, unarmed, have been labeled mercenaries." Close quote. Well, if this misinformation sounds familiar, you might be a New York Times reader. On February 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, the Times reported about Gaddafi's legions of African mercenaries, on the 24th, reporting it as fact. That day, the Washington Post editors thundered against Gaddafi using foreign mercenaries against his own people. 2 days earlier, ABC's Martha Raddatz reported of Gaddafi, quote, "flying in cargo planes full of African mercenaries who don't even speak the language to do his dirty work, trained killers gunning down residents and protesters in cold blood," close quote. Some reporters, like the British Independent's Patrick Cockburn, bothered to point out the lack of evidence for much of this propaganda in real time, but for many U.S. outlets, the myths seemed to be too good to check out.